MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. Digging in now, Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, the right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Betts.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a fifth-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Count even at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Mookie Betts becomes the first out of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Charlie Blackmon comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Hit back toward the mound. Story picks it up, and there's out number 2. Digging in, Ketel Marte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Marte has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Into the box now, Cavan Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Indians, the second baseman.
Now here it comes.
Biggio.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, Starling.
Here comes the first pitch.
Marte.
Starling Marte comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the power hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First offering on its way.
Nope,
fastball just missed above the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Ball 1 strike.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
He's set and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Story, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. A 1-0 delivery. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Ready with the 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to third.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Xander.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Two balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-1. Right side, hit hard. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Reyes.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Good waste pitch, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Striding in for the Indians, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now here it comes. Mitch Garver is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
To the plate now, Kevin Biggio. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Two and 0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 2.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story steps in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Here's Pete Alonso.
Now batting, first base.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 2-0 now. Here it comes.
That's ball 3.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Eugenio Suarez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball
A
one.
fastball here as he'll take a look at
Count
ball
1-0.
1-0. Suarez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And it's fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Dakota Hudson enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Bogart.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Ball.
Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's good.
High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. And that's the third out. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Count is 2-1.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Vasquez playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 9th round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting none.
Now batting, Nelson Cruz. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. He's set. Here it comes. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. In now for Cleveland, Franmil Reyes. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! At the plate, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, number 34.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Now the pitch. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 1-1 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Muncy battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kevin Biggio. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Nope.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a full count now, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The center fielder, Starling Marte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starling Marte is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
That's out.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Trevor Story. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the
Story.
3rd.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Frankie Montes is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Frankie Montes.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Now
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Alonso.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Alonso, a native Floridian. He was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Blackmon. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run. In now, Xander Bogaerts.
Number 15, designated hitter.
The first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Still even at 2-2. It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run. So now to the plate, Franmil Reyes. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. That's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Marte is under it. He's got it 1 away. One out now in the Orioles' 4th, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. A ball and a strike. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. And he misses. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Late that time for a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. So stepping in, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Eddie Rosario.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Garver. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
That's
Ball 2 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 2-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 0-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Here's Starling Marte.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. That's
up around the chin there. 2-0. Fouled off. The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's in.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Max Muncy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Good action on the sinker. 1-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Domingo Germán gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. And here's a cold strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
To the plate now, Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a base hit on the line. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. This will take the breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 2-0. A runner at second, nobody out. Oof, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
The designated hitter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Xander Bogaerts. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last AB, that was a pretty good fastball down in the zone, so that tells me this guy likes to get that bat head down, and he covers that low pitch quite well. It's difficult at times, though, because as a pitcher, you're taught to stay down in the zone. If you do that, you're throwing it right into this guy's wheelhouse.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Number 32, Randy Reyes.
At the plate now, Frenel Reyes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Blackmon on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The left fielder, number 34.
Ready for another shot now, Eddie Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he misses there. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Chopped to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A bouncer up the middle, reined in to Marte at second base. That's where the inning comes to a close. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Nelson Cruz. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. 3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The batter.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No hits to this point. He's set and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-1 home.
Outside, that's a ball.
2 out with the man at first. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Right to him. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Mitch Garver. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First offering on its way. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Kevin Biggio. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Number 2.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room right here. This guy's absolutely dealing, throwing a no-hitter, but that pitch count's getting up there. He's going to have to be super efficient in these later innings if his manager's going to give him a shot.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Full count, 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
The third baseman.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And there are 2 away now. Standing in, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Polanco.
First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's down.
2 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter.
The batter, the left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
2 balls and a strike to count. Slow little grounder left side. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. 1-1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya!
The batter,
standing in now,
50,
Xander Bogaerts.
Designated hitter.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The right fielder, number 32, Ronby.
Stepping in now, Frenmel Reyes. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next up is Max Muncy.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Christian Vasquez is on deck. 3-1 the count now. Bullet back up the middle. Marte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. In now for the O's, Christian Vasquez. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch, and that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The designated hitter.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Drilled to the left side. Story brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Eddie Rosario.
Leading off for the Indians, the left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Rosario.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Tapped out in front of home. And quickly there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Carlos Martinez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Carlos.
Ready now for Baltimore, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Right fielder.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2-0 now. Martinez, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The center fielder.
So striding in, Charlie Blackmon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Orioles down to their final out. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Oh, and a look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll just flip this one onto the bag at first, and that will conclude matters here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-0 the final in this one. The Tribe hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Corey Kluber pitches well enough to get the W. Patrick an inning as he saddled with the loss.